Hello everyone, thank you for coming to this video today. I decided that in addition to the newsletter that I normally give out, given that this is my last one, I wanted to make a little video testimonial to thank all of you guys for just everything that you've done, all the ways that you've been a part of mission, to tell you guys a little bit more about how being a focused missionary has changed my life and how I'm ever grateful for that, as well as share just some highlights and stories from campus from like an overall perspective to go on a little bit of the highlights from this past year. So I just wanted to start with saying thank you, whether you're someone who supports me financially in prayer, is a friend, or maybe are looking at this for the first time. I just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support. I really like the quote that says some people give by going and others go by giving. Even though I might be the one who's on campus, really the entire ministry and the entire mission of Focus through what I've been able to do is really attributed to all of you guys for all your love and support. So I just wanted to start it by saying thank you for that. From that point, I wanted to go and just share a little bit about how being a Focus missionary has changed my life personally over the last 2 years and a little bit before that and continuing into now. I think, like most other missionaries, I walk into it being like, this is awesome. Like, I'm so excited to go and change other people's lives and really just invest in them and share Christ with them as much as I possibly can. And while that was definitely true, and a lot of that happened, which you'll hear about in a little bit, I couldn't help but thinking about how much, even though I was out serving, that other people and God were serving me. God just went through and continually showed me a lot of the different ways that I was weak and ways that He wanted me to rely on Him more. And especially as I'm sitting back and thinking about where I was when I graduated college 2 years ago before I started with Focus, and now, I just think about how different my relationship with God is and the different way that I view the world through that lens, through professional lens, through the lens of friendship. I'm just so thankful for the amount of growth that being a Focus missionary has allowed me to have personally, which I didn't necessarily anticipate going into. So again, I want to thank you guys for that, because the experience that I've had will shape me for the rest of my life, and I can never repay that debt at all. And I just wanted to say a couple awesome things just as I was reflecting on my overall time as a Focus missionary, to go through some highlights. The first of them has to be going on mission trips, leading and directing one for the last 2 winter breaks to Trinidad and Tobago, which you guys, it's been in my newsletters, but I just can't not think about how experiencing the kids while we were in Trinidad and being able to serve them well, serve them through sport and through fellowship, but also just like how much, especially this year, that I felt the presence of God going after the students that we brought with us to serve, and how so many of these people were bringing wounds from 10 or 15 years that they had never shared with another person, let alone shared with God, that God just kind of like pulled out them and just like totally rocked their world. And the 5 or 6 students that came with me from University of Texas this past year, just to watch how they've grown spiritually and starting to lead Bible studies and starting to disciple more and other students, just to see that continued growth has been beautiful. And just being able to see the conversion of students before my very own eyes, whether it's at Seek or SLS or just in Bible study and watching people come alive. I think about specifically with the student athletes, where this past year was the first year that we ever had a Bible study with the football team. Started at University of Texas, to see how big of a deal that was and just to watch those guys come alive. Same thing with the wrestling team last year at University of Mary, and to watch these guys just like really step up and desire to share Christ with others and desire to lead others. And probably the best story, the thing I look back most fondly, is first semester this year I met one of the swimmers. Was very super personal guy, but very quiet, very shy in Bible study. First time I met him, go from the first time I met him until now, where the last time I walked into Bible study before the end of the semester, they were in a really heated discussion, and he was just leading them and really asking them deep questions about where did all this actually play into our lives and how it really mattered. And I think about how much he has changed and how that's happened in so many other guys' lives. So I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you for being a part of this, for being part of this mission and ministry, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. God bless.